What's going on, guys? This video is going to be about physical preparation for the IST and boot camp. For those of you who don't know, the IST is a 1.5 mile run, max sit-ups in 2 minutes, and max dead hang pull-ups. If you're in the delayed entry program, you'll probably run the IST at least once a month. Every time I meet with my recruiter, he throws me up on the pull-up bar and tests my max pull-ups. So you will get some conditioning, I guess, out of being in the delayed entry program, but doing work on your own is really where it's at. That's where you're going to make your money. The 1.5 mile run, it's in the Marine Corps, you run the PFT, which is a 3 mile run. So I wouldn't get hung up on training for that 1.5 mile run. I would just straight up jump right into the 3 mile run. That's what I did. I took off out of my house, warmed up, and just went. I went for it, and I didn't stop. I didn't worry about my time. I just worried about not stopping. And I did that every day, or so. I mean, I took rest days because, you don't want to kill yourself and injure yourself. But I ran a lot. Never timed it. I knew I was getting faster. I could feel it, and that's all that mattered. I think the PFT score needs to be under 28 minutes, that's really easy. Mine's definitely under 25, probably under 24, and I haven't even gone to boot camp yet, so I'm not worried about that. But for the IST, I think it could be 13 minutes, maybe 13:30. That might be the minimum. But for a 1.5 mile run, that's not hard at all to accomplish. I mean, I don't even focus on the bare minimum. Just go as hard as you can. I mean, that, as far as I can tell, that's what the Marine Corps is all about. Just going for it all. But anyway, if you prepare yourself by running 3 mile runs as often as possible, when you go to do that IST and it's only a 1.5 mile, you're not going to be focusing on endurance. You're going to be focused on speed, which is important at a 1.5 mile, distance. Speed is more important than endurance because you shouldn't have to endure a 1.5 mile run. If you do, then you need to get in shape. The sit-ups, I never trained on sit-ups, but I trained at a CrossFit gym. For those of you who don't know what that is, just Google CrossFit, or what is CrossFit, and there should be plenty of videos describing it. From what I hear, it's getting popular in the Marine Corps because of the style, and there's a lot of Olympic lifting, powerlifting, and just a variety of movements that give you a total body workout. So my core was already strengthened. I mean, we do kettlebell swings, we do, the Olympic lifting works on core, we do like toes to bar, we do all this kind of crazy stuff. But anyway, for those of you who don't have access to that kind of equipment, just do unanchored sit-ups. Do 100 a day, or maybe do your run. Regroup yourself. Do 100 sit-ups. Don't worry about time. Just do 100 sit-ups, and I promise you, you will get better. You will get faster at them. Work on quantity in the beginning of your training with everything. If you can't do 10 pull-ups unbroken, don't worry about it. Just make sure you do 30 pull-ups every other day. Just do it. And eventually you'll be able to stay on the bar long enough to get your 20, which is perfect. You'll get your 20 without coming off the bar. I'm at 17 now. Dead hang pull-ups aren't something I'm good at. I was actually a more, a stockier guy. And I just recently started losing weight, and it's getting easier now that I lost weight, but just repetitive practice. That's that's what builds your shoulder strength, just doing it. If you get good at pull-ups, do weighted pull-ups. Build up that muscle, because I've seen a lot of guys come back from boot camp really skinny, with a lot of muscle loss. So I plan on going in there with as much muscle as possible. I lift at like 3 times a week, real heavy. I'm not even worried about making my weight because I'm already below my weight to get in. So I'm just going in there with maybe a little bit of a gut isn't a bad thing because you'll lose it when you're there. Um, as far as training for boot camp, I mean, obviously I haven't been to boot camp yet, so I don't know exactly what to expect. But um, I know that sprinting is something that you'll do, um, at least at Paris Island. A lot of this intensive training stuff where the DIs just drill you into the ground and maybe just, push-ups, push-ups, jumping jacks, and they'll just throw you all around. Um, CrossFit definitely prepared me for that aspect. I haven't gone through it yet, but I know I'm going to be okay there. That's all the guys at my gym that are Marines that I train with, they say I'll be fine in that aspect. So, again, if you can find a way to train at a CrossFit gym or do CrossFit workouts at your house, do it because it's helped me in so many ways. If you don't want to do that, I recommend doing sprints. Don't go crazy on them, like with how often you do them, because you can fire your quads up and your hamstrings if you do them too much, and then you won't be able to run or anything. I do hill sprints every now and then. I'll do like 30 hill sprints in the afternoon, or I'll go to my local high school and I'll run bleachers. I'll run around the track, and every time I get to the bleachers, I'll jump on the bleachers and then continue, and maybe do like a mile and a half of that, and that really fires up your quads, and that really gets your heart going too. Swimming is a good thing. You'd be surprised. I mean, I've got access to 2 pools for free until I leave boot camp. I'm going into recon, so swimming's a big part of it, and I want to have a strong base. So I just sent a couple emails out to my local Y and to a local elementary school that's got a pool. I told them what I need to train for, and I got hooked up. I can go 5 days a week for 2 hours a day at the elementary school, and it's been there's coaches there. I mean, they're doing their own thing, but they've been giving me pointers, and it's just been phenomenal help. Even if you're not going recon, you'll be doing a combat water survival test. I don't know exactly what it's going to entail, but I know that I swim a ton of laps. I can stay in the pool without touching the wall for a while. So I'm extremely confident going in, and I think that's I can't know what to expect as far as the DIs go, and the lifestyle that I'm going to be living for the next 3 months. But the one thing I can prepare for is the physical aspect. So just start eating right. I stopped drinking too much. I mean, I'll have a couple beers with my buddies on weekends now, but it's only gonna hold you back. I'm training, I'm running, I'm eating right, I'm eating clean, I'm staying away from the carbs, the bad carbs. So yeah, if you guys got any comments or questions, just leave them on the wall or whatever it's called, and I'm sure to answer them. All right, that's it.